Good evening, everyone! Are you guys hyped for some more surviving Mars? I'm curious to see if the Mars Gate, or the Mars Gate, is going to continue. Because last time we stopped, we exposed them, and then there was some indication they might take some kind of revenge. I'm curious to see if that's going to happen. So we are on day 121. 212 colonies. Another thing I would like to do is unlock the Mega Dome and build it. So, we'll see about that. And why do we have a power shortage? Okay. Looks like we might need some extra power. I blame our newest dome, I think. Alright, well, we do have 43 polymers. Let's build a few Stirling generators. Might as well do that. Preferably in the shared area, although it doesn't really matter all that much. I'm surprised we're actually losing power during the day, though. But alright. Fine. A few more generators won't hurt. Let's not spend all our polymers, though. This should be quite enough. Get to work, that's right. 36 drones in this hub now. That is quite a lot of drones.
Resources are low. Pipe leak reported.
Yes, I noticed.
Sector scanned.
We just
Anomaly
used them,
found.
calm down. Oh look, 2 new anomalies, nice one. Okay. Oh, this one may lead to a breakthrough, nice. Alright, let's go check them out. It's not even that far away. 3 anomalies, actually. I kind of like Marsgate more than Marsgate. Sounds better. Xantar 42, thanks for the 5-month resub. Appreciate it. "47 powered solpers. That's much better. So, it's time for another dome soon, because this one is full. That's our science dome. How's our rare metal deposit? We still got a lot, but it's down to roughly half. It is very high grade, so it's unlikely we'll be able to find another one just as good. There's one over here, but that's only 480. There's one up here, but that's low grade and only 300. There are 2 on this side. This deposit has 2000, but it's average grade. Tough call. I guess we'll decide later. We got pretty much the best rare metal deposit on the map that we know
Pipe
about.
leak reported.
Are you guys done yet? Hurry up. I want my breakthrough.
Breakthrough discovered.
The Positronic Brain. Alright, what does that do? Allows the construction of biorobots in the drone assembler. Biorobots eat and can gain traits, but can't reproduce and never die from old age. Okay, so like cyborgs or androids, basically. Interesting. Okay. They never die from old age. That could be a bad thing. I assume they can also gain negative traits. Not sure about that one. Well, there it is. I wonder how expensive they are, because that doesn't quite specify. I think this will be enough battery. 50% now, it should be fine. Alright, how's our resource status? We do have a slight water shortage, while there's A malfunctioning pipe, but that shouldn't be a problem. We have a lot
The
of
UN trial
water
is about to
tanks.
start.
Oh yeah,
You
there's
can
the
guarantee
Marsgate
they're all
update.
hot under the collar.
Joining the legal proceedings against the entity known as ISOCorp by Satellite Link as the head of the Mars Colony project, as a representative of India and the main victim in Marsgate, other than the total disregarding of international and interplanetary treaties. The treaties, which are in place to discourage the militarization of any human endeavors in space, are held to be of utter importance by all present parties, except the defendant, and thus the transgression is seen as most grievous, because communication with Mars is not at its peak at this time, and it will take long for a proper discussion, now that our sponsors have shared your overall stance on the whole affair. Still, as the final verdict draws near, we have decided it is best if you say in your own words the implications of ISOCorp's secretive and illegal military testing operations. Okay. The risk was great, but we did the right thing. Well, we did expose them, so we did the right thing for sure.
It was time for humanity to come to grips with the fact that violence only breeds more violence. And that's exactly what we told them.
We of Mars, who have denounced any militarization, have chosen to move on from the ways of the past and shape our new home into a place where military conflict is a thing of myth and legend. In doing so, we place our trust that this idea will resonate with all people back on Earth, our homeworld, and bring humanity not only to another planet, but to another level of evolution. Yet this incident has shown us that we may not do so without help from Mother Earth, and this trial today has renewed our hope that our vision for the future is not entirely wishful thinking. And we got 1.5 billion in funding. Okay, well, that's nice. I still wonder if there are going to be any negative consequences. We'll see. Anyway, let's keep an eye on that rover. You done yet?
Though initially,
There we go.
folks, we recalibrated
A large
the
water
operating
deposit
spectrum for
discovered.
our scan.
Okay. Very high grade, 20,000 water. Okay, that is pretty good. A little bit far away, but it's probably worth grabbing it at some point. I wonder how far a tunnel can go. Because, you know, we could always build a tunnel that goes between these two spots instantly. This Hollister, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, we could definitely plan a mega dome in that general area. Because we also have some deep rare metals here. And while we can't extract deep metals just yet, we will get the tech for that pretty soon. And this is a really good deposit. 1600, very high grade. So this is a pretty damn good area in general. We also have deep metals, almost 2000, high grade. Yeah, I like this area a lot. So we could try to shorten the distance by building a tunnel. I wonder how far they can go. Well, let's see if we can check that. Say we build one here, how far can we go? Too far, okay, this is too far. It can go pretty far. We can basically build the exit exactly where we want it to be. Like this. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. It will cost us 24 machine parts, but it will shorten the distance considerably. And machine parts shouldn't really be a problem. I mean, we are making our own machine parts. We've been making them for a while. Where was the machine part factory? It was somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. That's the one. We can basically make all the advanced resources on our own at this point. But first, I would like to unlock the Mega Dome. Which tech was that? This one. Right now we are getting Turboelectric Scrubbing, which will reduce the dust accumulation on buildings in its range. I think we should go for the Mega Dome directly after that. But it's almost halfway done already, so might as well finish it. It would be nice around the buildings that require things like electronics for maintenance. Oh, and what about the text for deep? Yeah, deep water is right here. That's 9,000. I think we already have the deep mining, last I remember. Yes, we have deep metal extraction already. So we need the Mega Dome, deep water extraction, and that's pretty much enough. Let's remove that from the queue real quick. And that. And we can research those later. That was the waste rock removal. Where was it? Right here. We can queue it up at the end. That's a pretty expensive one. But we have so much waste rock lying around. We might have like 3,000 by now. 14 polymers. How's our polymer factory doing? Doing okay-ish. Daily production is a little bit low. What's our demand for polymers? Can we see? Let's see. Polymer consumption 2 per day. Polymer maintenance 3.1. Okay. I suppose we could always build another one. Oh, also power. Open the generators. Althorion, thanks for subscribing.
Sector scan.
Appreciate it.
Select a sector to scan.
Was the high-grade water deposit below the surface? Yes, I think it was. Actually... no, that's a regular deposit. We don't even need deep water extraction for this. Yeah, because it would say deep water deposit like this one. There's the deep water in the middle of our base, but that one is average. We can always get that in some future. So that means we don't need deep water extraction. We can research that later. There's no huge rush. Mostly need gravity engineering at this point. Since if we are going to build a dome here, we might as well build the Mega Dome. Might be a good idea to get these rocks out of the way. So we can send the transport to do just that. Aramis Duma, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, and the Mega Dome could be called Thunderdome. So far we got Valen's Secret Lab, we got Domi McDomeface, we got Flat Mars Society, and we got Petra. Yeah, the Mega Dome will probably be the Thunderdome. How's our metal?
Resources
Oh,
are
we
low.
are about to run out of metals in here. Okay. We got another one up here. That should be in range. Wait, that's deep metals. That should be in range of the dome, I think. Let's double check. Production. No, that's not production. No, it is production. Where's the deep extractor? Or do you just use a regular extractor for that? I think it's going to be like, yeah, few tiles too far away, which is unfortunate. Where are some other metal deposits? Well, I suppose this one will do the job. That's 2,000 metals. Do you just use a regular extractor for deep extraction? I can't even test it anywhere. Well, I'm going to assume that's the case. How many metals do we have stored anyway? 316. Alright, we have more than enough. While we wait for a new extractor.
Pipe leak reported.
There was a tag that allowed depleted deposits to get like small amounts still. I don't think we actually researched that. And we need a new scan in the queue. It's all going to be 20% now. Alright, I suppose that's fine. Anyway, let's send the transport to get rid of that metal, because I'm pretty sure that will get in the way of our dome. Since the dome needs to be in range of the metal deposits. The water extractor doesn't require people, but the metal extractors do. Our polymer production is just about enough. It's barely enough to meet our consumption and maintenance requirements. So if we'll need large quantities of polymer for some buildings, we'll need either a second polymer factory or just bring some more polymers from Earth. Might not be a terrible idea to bring more polymers and electronics from Earth anyway. Our electronics production is not exactly amazing either. Yes, we did have a tech also that increases extractor efficiency. Don't remember if we researched that. This one increases production by 25%. I think that's automatically active, or is that something you have to turn on and off? I assume that's automatically active. Oh yeah, up here. Amplify. Upgrade construction cost, 2 polymers. Okay. And we also have a similar tech for the factory. Okay, well, let's use that then. It will use more power, but it will produce more polymers, which is exactly what we need at the moment. So back we go with the metals. That's not a deposit we can do anything about. That's just like a texture or something. Back you go. Do we even have any unemployed people anywhere? Yes, we do actually. Domi McDoneface has 21 unemployed people, really? Well, yeah, apparently it does. Well then. Let's grab a polymer factory around Domi McDoneface then. We can always turn it off at any time. Let's just check if we have enough fuel production. We should. Fuel production 24. Consumption 16. And how much extra water can we produce when needed? $1.3 more if needed. Alright, so another polymer factory. That will require... Oh yeah, that's pretty cheap actually. So over here will do. That should solve the polymer issue. What do you mean blocking objects? We can connect it through the dome, right? That should work just fine. I'm actually not entirely sure about that. Uneven terrain, apparently. We can go through here, that's fine. Here. That's a weird looking cable, but whatever. Cables are free because of the breakthrough. So it hardly matters. Oh, and pipes. This will do. Yeah, only 2 polymers left here and 4 or 2.4 in the universal depot. How's that research coming along? Literally about to finish. Triboelectric scrubbing. Okay.
Research complete.
There it is. So next up, we will be researching gravity engineering, which will unlock the Mega Dome. And then waste rock liquefaction, because the dumping sites are taking more and more and more space. Would be nice to just get rid of all that waste rock. Now, how expensive is that new building? Which category is it even in? There it is. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. What's the range, though? The range is actually kind of crappy. So where do we build it to maximize its use? Let's see. Probably somewhere around here. And then around all the Stirling generators, actually. It's a shame there's no, like, overlay that would show you the exact effect the extractors have. Because the closer to the extractor some building is, the more dust it will accumulate. But there's no way to see, like, the exact range of that effect. Is it just a few tiles, like 10 tiles, 20? Is there a drop-off? How drastic is it? But we could build it around here. These are the buildings closest to the extractor. So in theory they should be getting more dust than the others. Alright, let's just place one here. It's not exactly super expensive. Yeah, I have a breakthrough that makes power cables free and instant, as well as never break down. So we don't have to worry about that one. It's probably one of the better breakthroughs that we had. Yeah, this one, superior cables. It's so nice. I wonder if there's the equivalent for pipes. I assume there is. But I haven't seen it just yet. So who knows? So how's our polymer status? 13. Finish that factory faster, thanks. Give people jobs. They want their jobs. Mars took their jobs, clearly. Shuttles produce dust? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Our shuttle hub is up here. So good idea, let's place one here, and that way it will also have all these Stirling generators in range. Yep. Okay, that works. And we could have another one over here. Also, cable connection. This one should already have it. And the other... Yep. It does use 5 power. Oh, we can change service area. Oh, okay, we can increase the service area, but also power consumption. Okay,
Sector
so that
scan.
makes it quite a bit better. I like that. Our power surplus should still be fine. Maybe decrease it slightly. Okay, this looks good. 9.8 power. There's the other one. Increase the area slightly. How's our power now? 38 power surplus. Still more than fine. 18 unemployed people in this one. Yeah, okay. We are getting a lot of unemployment. We can probably enable some more work shifts. Let's see. Well, I suppose we can. At the research lab for sure. This is supposed to be the research dome after all. Might as well enable them. That's the art workshop. Infirmary. Where's the grocer in here? We got the diner. That should solve the problem. Six unemployed people still. We used to have the exact opposite problem. Too many jobs, not enough people to work them. Okay, one more shift at the infirmary, that will do. Let's just check all the domes real quick. 2 shifts at the polymer factory. 14 unemployed. Okay. What do we have here? Electronics factory. Sure, one more shift. That's going to be a lot of people. That should mostly solve the problem. Yep, it did. 4 unemployed. That will do. Next. On a 3. And no. There's no one unemployed in this one. And what about the archaeology dome? 10 unemployed. Let's see. Research lab. Infirmary grocer. That's good enough. How's our science output now? Over 2000, nice. So it won't even take too long to get that mega dome unlocked. What's going on with you? Storage space is full. Holy crap, we have a lot of concrete here. That's the very high grade deposit, I think. Yep, it is. Let's just build several at this point. And dumping sites. There's almost no space left to dump waste rock. In fact, it was already all full. That will do. Still a few unemployed people. Let's have a look. Is everything working on 3 shifts? Almost everything. Now it's going to be everything. Alright. How's our polymer production now? It's better, we are actually gaining polymers. 11. Might not be a bad idea to increase our fuel production. We do have a decent amount of fuel stored, but we haven't sent any rockets recently. We certainly don't have enough production to keep sending rockets. Not that we really need them anymore, but on the other hand, fuel refinery is not exactly expensive. What's the range of the drone hub here? Where's the drone hub even? It's kind of hard to find it at this point. Oh yeah, right here. That's the range. Okay. And what about water? We can get 0.7 more, right. So if we want another fuel refinery, we need 1 more water extractor. Up here could be fine, but it will get a penalty
Sector
because
scanned.
of cold. I think that was like a 60% penalty, which was pretty rough. There is a building that hits the area, but that's kind of pointless for just 1 single extractor, you know. Yeah, that's a 60% penalty, or 60% extra power required. Then again, that's going to be, like, what, 3 extra power? That's hardly a big deal, to be honest. $8,000 left, 6,000 left. Technically, we still got 1 more deposit up here, but that's very low grade. Still might be enough. And it is in range of the drone hub. But I don't know if it's worth spending 60% extra power to work a very low grade deposit. Probably not so much. Might be a better plan to just get that tunnel started. Because that was the plan to begin with. We can just build that tunnel already and build a water extractor here after a drone hub, you know, at the very high grade deposit, and then we can get the fuel refinery. Yeah, sure, how about we just do that? I think the tunnel mostly required machine parts, and we have a lot of machine parts stored. Yeah, 24 machine parts, 16 metals, 64 concrete. No problem. So as close to the other tunnel as possible. Something like this. There was 1 possible location here. Come on. There we go, that's 1 possible location. I don't want it too close to the extractor. Although a tunnel doesn't require maintenance. So technically it doesn't matter if it's right next to the extractor. A lot of uneven terrain here. Okay, so this is going to be 1 side and the other as close as possible. But the dome will be right here in the middle, so we shouldn't be building it where the dome is going to be, obviously. Maybe closer to that other metal deposit, the deep metal. Yeah, close to this uneven area on the left. Something like this. That should be fine. Alright, that's fine. Let's get started. Then we'll build a drone hub and grab a water extractor. That's going to be a lot of water. This is such a nice area in general. 3 high or very high grade deposits. Oh, we still got one more anomaly to check out. We still got one anomaly on the other high ground, but I can't actually go there without building a separate tunnel. Which is hardly worth it for one anomaly. I suppose we can wait for the tunnel, but nah, screw it. No need to wait. That's unnecessary. Get to work, come on, chop chop. The tunnel won't build itself. Do we need to move some resources manually? I guess we can move some concrete. We have a crap ton of concrete up here. It's probably a good idea to move it in the first place. Off you go. How come it's so cheap and easy to excavate rock and build a massive underground tunnel, but expensive to extract some resources from a single spot? Quiet, don't question it. We don't talk about that here. It's Mars magic, clearly.
Breakthrough discovered.
What are the flying things? These are flying drones from the shuttle hub. Right here. We can build more. Actually, apparently not. 4 is the max. But they use fuel and they fly around, move things. Oh hey, we got a new breakthrough. Core water. Uncovers extremely rich underground water deposits. Sounds promising. This is Mars. Earth logic doesn't apply, clearly. Would I recommend this game? Well, I'm having a lot of fun still. There are a lot of different ways you can play this, so that's definitely one of its strengths, I would say. Like, anyone here who watched some other people play it can probably attest to that. Core water is 1 million of water. That's a lot of water. So that might as well be infinite. I don't think anyone will play one colony long enough to deplete 1 million water. Well, maybe if someone wants to literally cover the entire map with domes. I'm sure somebody will do that eventually. People are just about crazy enough to do that. Someone will try to figure out how many colonists you can have maximum on one map. You should sell all your rockets. Amazon Prime probably delivers to Mars by now. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. Mars Prime, subscribe today. I wonder if they would guarantee one-day delivery. There's the tunnel. And how's our explorer doing? Okay, already done. Right, so now some cables and stuff. Fortunately, these are free. If only to be able to recharge the rover. And next up, we'll want a drone hub. So, let's have a look. What were the resources for the drone hub? Metals and electronics, right. Okay then. We can let the flying drones do that, or we can always do it manually, I suppose. Let's grab the rover. It can go and do something that's actually useful at this point. Get over here.
Sector scanned.
And dump all that concrete.
Pipe leak reported.
Alright, so let's grab some metals. And we'll let the flying drones bring electronics, I suppose. Just going to move the metals. Why are you taking the scenic route? Couldn't you use the tunnel? Oh, the transport is doing the same, isn't he? Silly transport. Well, apparently he's not very smart. Here you go. Okay then. Oh, is this actually technically connected? I think we are missing like one cable section. There we go. And pipes. Alright, so now we can grab a drone hub. Let's do that. Where exactly is that going to be? Probably close-ish to the tunnel. That way we'll have everything in range. Including the concrete to the north, if we'll ever need that. Which we probably won't. But still, just planning for the future, kind of. Okay, this is fine. Now the flying drones should grab the resources. How's the Megadome research going anyway? Oh, it's actually pretty close to done, 70%. Now that will require a lot of resources, most notably 80 polymers. I might just bring 80 polymers from Earth. We'll see about that. We are producing 14, so perhaps that won't actually be necessary. I don't want a route, I just want a one-time transport. Okay, now we need some electronics. I assume the flying drones will take care of that. But I suppose we could help them out. Otherwise it might take a little bit long. Not to mention they are busy with other things that are higher priority. We'll just grab
Resources
10
are
electronics manually. Should be around here. That's 2. They are probably in Universal Depot. 2 in here. 4. Yeah, they are spread all over the place, apparently. Alright, we only need a few. So that's 5. And this will be enough. Now they can finish their thing. Do we still need more? We need 0.4 more. Seriously now? Well, I assume one of the flying drones will do it. Let's increase priority to maximum. But that's not even one electronic part. 0.4. Here, just going to move them manually real quick.
Sector scanned. Anomaly.
Another
found.
anomaly, nice one. And more rare metals. Not that we really need more at this point. But there it is anyway. Okay, so this will definitely do. Might as well build proper storage for that. So electronics depot. And there's the drone hub. So now we can build the water extractor. Definitely going to need that. That's concrete and machine parts. You know what? Let's move some of that manually. That's just going to be faster. And it's a good idea to have some basic resources in this area anyway. So machine parts depot, concrete depot. Grab the concrete from here. We could even move like an entire storage of concrete. Here. That will take care of it. What are you guys doing? What? Oh, they are gathering some metal, right. Fair enough. By the way, I have no idea just how big the Megadome is. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll probably get another shuttle hub, but it's not really a priority just yet. It can wait. For now, I'm just moving some resources. 18 electronics. How's our electronics factory doing anyway? Doing fine. We could always start a third shift, but I don't think that's really necessary. Oh, these are the deposits we found. Hold on, I need to take a quick break. Something came up. I'll be back in a few minutes.